Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 3 for 9.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Giolito has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now batting, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the White Sox.
Pitch on the way.
Shortstop, Tim
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Let off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
So here's Yoan Moncada. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready with the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And now this is bobbled in left. The throw to third.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. On to first. A double play. So digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 4 and the Tigers nothing. Now to the plate, C.J. Cron, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Down the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kristen Stewart goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Crone leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Candelario stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding forward now, Luis Robert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Robert.
Pitch on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Robert takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. A 5-zip.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Line towards center field. Jones is right there, 1 down. Up next for Chicago, Yohan Moncada. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. From the stretch. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season.
Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stewart is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 5 hits. Standing in, Austin Romine, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jacoby Jones. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is ready to take his hacks again. Eloy Jimenez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. Jimenez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. In now, Nomar Mazara. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up.
I gotta be honest, that was certainly fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside the park home run. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it...
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Digging in, Jose Abreu coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the blowout continues. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters' meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Gregory Soto is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side. Reyes is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Reyes is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Leury Garcia, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. We played 4 full. New inning set to get underway. Up next steps Kristen Stewart, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jonathan Scope becomes the second out here in inning number 5. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up. Bottom of the inning now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Line to the right side, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The batter, number 74.
Stepping up to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready now, Austin Romine. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Victor Reyes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one. Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready now for the White Sox. Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box, Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Fly ball out toward right field. Reyes makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding into the box, Nico Goodrum. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. At the plate, C.J. Cron. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
So he sets him down swinging. C.J. Cron is the second out in the 7th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kristen Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
from the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball, and it strikes him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. David McKay enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 62.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Moncada.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Brian Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch pulled toward right center field. Jones is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So no one on now after the sac fly. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate now, Nomar Mazara, and he hits it hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The center fielder, Louis Robert.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stewart is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Now
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
To the plate now, Austin Romine, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Victor Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed to the upper deck. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there. He got him. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Yohan Moncada. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. That's popped up. Candelario in foul ground, but this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Abreu. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder, and that's a home run into the top tank.
offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
John Schreiber comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch in the... So one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Jacoby Jones. Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Into the box now. Nico Goodrum. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. He went right back after the very next hitter, and I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one, and indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball.
Number 51, Jorge.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Evan Marshall will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. Digging in now, Kristen Stewart. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Stepping up now, Jonathan Scope. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jonathan Scope becomes the first out in the 9th inning. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Stepping into the box, Kristen Stewart looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes. And these guys are making... And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. So stepping in, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big in.
Kelvin Herrera has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Kelvin Herrera.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, bases loaded. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And as we go to the break, I'm going to go and get some tea, because after that inning, the vocal cords are about shot. The White Sox with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Set for the bottom of the ninth. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, number 74.
Eloy Jimenez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to Chicago, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate, Luis Robert. Shot back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. White Sox strand a couple, and this is a tie ball game. Cameron Maben is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. In there for strike one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 0-2 delivery hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Austin Romine, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. Buck Farmer comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Stewart is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. And a bouncing ball, foul. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Reyes is there to make the catch, and that means Standing in, Jacoby Jones. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Nico Goodrum. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now that.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
C.J. Cron is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Grandal over to his left, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now, Eloy Jimenez. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
Number 74.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope, and that's the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Luis Robert, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Jones is there to... Digging in once again, Kristen Stewart, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
The batter, second base, Jonathan.
At the plate now, Jonathan Scope, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jay Spry, the 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
number 57.
Here's the first pitch. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. In now, Austin Romine. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the 1st out. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Yohan Moncada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, now this ball's hit pretty well, and there's no one within a mile of this thing. This could end up big trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Moncada is digging for home. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
To 19 the final tonight. The Chicago White Sox brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Jay Spry takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
That was the ball game. 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, Jonathan. Go! There it is. That one is gone. His second home run. Another home run. No question about that one. 3 minutes to go. Another home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. Two minutes remaining. Gone. That hit the batter's eye. That's gone. Home run number 8. That one out of here. Off the batter's eye. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. Just 1 minute remaining. Another home run. That one is gone. 30 seconds left. That one is out of here. His 13th home run. That's number 4 in a row. And that's a home run. He's 16th in the round. And there's another one. No doubt about this one. He's 17th. And no time remaining. That will do it. He ends the round with an incredible 17 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 4, Ketel Marte. It's out of here into the visitors' bullpen. That one is gone. His second home run. His third consecutive home run. Number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. 3 minutes to go. 6 consecutive home runs. That one is gone. 2 minutes remaining. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. Make it 9 home runs. Just 1 minute remaining. There's number 10. 30 seconds left. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. His third in a row. Gone. That hit the batter's eye. No question about that one. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. Another home run. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 16 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. No doubt about that one. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Ketel Marte. Gone. That's his first home run. Another home run. No question about that one. 3 minutes to go. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. There's another one. Gone. His 6th home run. There's number 7. That's 3 in a row now. 4 in a row now. Another home run. Just 1 minute remaining. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. It's gone. Home run number 12. It's out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Ketel Marte.